Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Episode 3 of the career mode here. We're going to go in and try and get an upgrade for the car immediately. We got 4 races left in the season, so we'll see how we can do in these final 4. I was looking at these. I think we're going to get a suspension upgrade because that's the only thing we haven't done yet. We have $2,800, almost $2,900. And these two, you got Stage 2 Balance, Stage 2 Advanced. There's not a huge difference in them besides like front grip. The rear grip's a little worse on advanced, but I think the front grip's going to be more than enough to make that worth it. So I'm going to go with 2750. We're going to be very broke and hopefully that doesn't bite us later on because I don't know what's going to happen at the end of this season with 4 more races left. So we upgraded the car again. We got $141 to our name. So hopefully we can go here and do pretty well. I don't know where the first race is at. We're going to Hastings Motorsports Park. So hopefully we can do well. Only $3,500 to win it though. All right, only did a couple practice laps. The track seems okay. It's not super difficult. It has massive bankings in the corner though. And we ran like a mid 17 mile. I didn't really get a clean lap in yet. There were people that kept pulling out on the left side from the pits. So I kept running into them because they enter so damn low. But hopefully we can do well. I think I can get like a low 17, if not into the 16s if I get a good enough lap. But we only got 1 lap here, so got to make it count. Massive banking in turn 1 here. You can kind of just get the turn down pretty easy. A little flatter going into 3 and 4. Try not to get the grass down there. I had to let off a little bit. That's going to hurt my time, but I just didn't want to spin it there. Still 69. Okay, that was pretty good. A lot better than I expected letting off. Because I honestly thought the letting off was going to hurt us a lot more. Got 8th, so we'll be 4th in heat number 2. That's not too bad. Don't know how starting on the outside is going to go here. We'll see how that goes. But I think that suspension upgrade definitely would have helped us for this track, which is good. Getting all that grip that we need to get it to turn. Is that Joe out front, I think? Joe and Finger? Yeah, it's them two out front. Guys that are leading the points. I don't know who's first and second right now. I don't know if Finger is first or Joe is first. They keep flopping back and forth. They keep flip-flopping it. And we're 3 wide here in the turn 1. Trying to not wreck right away. Because top 5 make it from these heat races. Running Joe super tight. For some reason, he's always slower in these heat races. He's really fast in the feature all the time, though. I'm going to try to get under him. Oh, we give him a little bump, get him loose, and also get us loose by getting down here in this grass. So I'm happy I saved it. I thought for sure I was going around. I really messed that up. I was trying to get to his inside because he's so damn slow in these heat races. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But starting on the outside is not ideal by any means. Diamond is flying up here. I do not want to... Okay, I was going to say I don't want to let him by.
2 to go.
But maybe I can get to Joe's inside because Diamond got by him as well. That was perfect. Turn 1 I really like because there's so much banking. I can just turn it down the track and full throttle it. 3 and 4 being a little flatter. It's a little looser when I try to turn it. But we're going into the white flag here. Leader is so far ahead of us. Holy crap. Like second place is 4 seconds ahead. And I don't even see first. They're taking checker flag now. He's like half of a lap ahead of us. Yeah, Joe's falling all the way back. Oh, is he going to lose that spot? I don't know. I don't know. Did Joe get 6th? Oh, Joe got 6th. He's going to have to go through the B main. I don't understand why he's so slow randomly in these heat races. He's so fast in the feature every time. But he's going to have to go through the B main. He started on pole. Well, he qualified 2nd, started on pole for this heat. But that's crazy. Finger winning the heat race, starts him 2nd once again, which he got out in the lead, starting out there in 2nd. But we'll see how this goes. I didn't turn it down too hard. We're already going to be going 3 to 4 wide here into turn 1 because we have a pretty decent start. I'm not even hitting him yet, but he's already sideways. Trying to stay off of him. It's Fulton. Diamond is stuck on the outside. We'll see if we can try to get by him. Side by side with him at the line. Somebody's stuck on the outside. It's Rafter. Hardly know her. So far, we're pulling away. Joe is already moving his way up on in this feature race. I told you, he's really fast in the feature for some reason. I don't know what they changed in his car. They put some nitrous in his car for the feature race every time, it seems like. But hell, we're already up to 6th. Gained a couple spots. That's nice. Hopefully we can continue moving forward. Diamond seems to be very fast in the heat race in this place, but not as much in the feature. Tried to stay out of that grass. I took a little right, but luckily didn't get into Brant here. I don't recognize his name. Haven't really seen him much around this career mode yet. Joe is already flying up on us. He's going around on the outside right now. Making Brant come down a little bit. Try to make Brant go up there and block him. Joe's going to cut down and get under him probably. Or maybe not. He's just going to ride his ass the entire way around. That's not the smart way to get by somebody. I'm trying to take advantage of Brant slowing up Joe so I can try to get back in front of Joe, but they're just a little faster down the straightaway still.
10 laps to go.
Still got 10 laps left. But yeah, I'm interested to see what happens at the end of this season. I don't 100% remember, because it's been forever since I played this game. I don't know if we're going to get an offer to go into the modified series or what. I don't know if we get an offer or we have to like do a little better in the dirt series. I'm not sure. I would not be mad if we go up to the modified series, because I think that would be a lot of fun. And I think you could still run multiple series at once if you want to like try to make money and everything like that. But I may just try to focus on one at a time. Get by Brant here. Oh, I got the grass. Save it. All right, we're good. It downshifted, but that's going to slow us down a bunch. But we saved it at least. We didn't loop it. That was close. I got too low there, right on that apron where that grass is. It's super slick down there. I do not like it at all. Anderson and Diamond are coming up to us. They're catching us quite quick. But I think I'm quicker than both. Well, I might be quicker than Diamond, but I don't know about Anderson. Anderson's getting by Diamond now, and he is flying. He might have been getting slowed up there by Diamond a little bit. Yeah, he's catching us a lot on the exits. Diamond's falling back pretty quick. I need to get my entry into turn 3 better, because I keep going in too low, because I'm so used to the banking in turn 1. It's so much flatter in 3. Oh, I don't want to fall back to 8th. I'm going way too wide there. All right, I'm way sideways getting in that grass on the outside too. The grass is just super slick. You do not want to hit it at all. I could probably mess with my car a little bit in the garage, like when I'm doing practice and stuff, and like change a little bit of the steering and everything like that, but I don't care too much to do all that. I'm trying to just go stock whatever they give me and see how we can do. Because honestly, it could be a little faster changing the gear ratio probably, like maxing out our RPMs a little bit more, because we're only getting up to like 6,000 RPMs. It's not high at all. I honestly think we could be going faster. But it's not that big of a deal. We're doing the best we can. I like the struggle. The struggle is fun for me. That's why I like the Noodle World of Outlaws game, playing through that, because you start out with like a pretty bad car and you have to work your way up, and you really struggle in the beginning and all that. It's a lot of fun to me. I do like that. And having to build your car up and everything like this. I do enjoy that aspect. We got final lap here. Hopefully Brant can get checked up a ton by this lap car. Lap car's on the inside, but I don't think I have enough time to get all the way up there. That was probably the best 3 and 4 I've had all race. That's disappointing. But we finished back in 8th. That's all right. We've been averaging around in 8th place anyways, so not the worst thing in the world. Who won it? Finger won it. Joe had the fastest lap of the race. That's what I don't understand. Why is Joe so fast in the feature race? If he was faster in the... He finished all the way up in 3rd. If he was faster in the heat race and not have to go through the B main, he would have freaking probably won this thing. So I never understand that. It's always very confusing to me. But let's see how much money we get from this week. I don't know if this race would allow us to get anything on the car. $1,400, probably not. I'm not even going to go check, because I don't think it's worth it. Where are we in points? We finished 8th. We keep flopping between like 6th and 8th right now with Truett and Fulton. So we're very, very close in points. We're only 1 point behind 6th place there, which is crazy. And 6th and 7th are tied. We're still the only one without a top 5 up here in the top 10 in points. So that's very crazy to me. Hopefully we can do something about that. Still don't know what to do with these sponsors, because I cannot remove them at all. And there's just nothing we can do about it. So just gonna finish with the sponsors. I hope like maybe at the end of the season they reset or something. I'm not sure. But let's get straight into the second race. We're going back to Kingsfield, because we raced Kingsfield earlier in the season, so at least we have a little bit of experience here. All right, I did try something here. I changed the gearing a little bit for like 4th gear, and it made me like 6 to 7/10 quicker, which is absolutely crazy. I'm running like, I ran a 15.8 there when I was running like a 16.6, 16.5-ish before. So that changes a ton. Like, I ran a very, very fast lap just with a little bit of gear change, and maybe that's really worth it. I don't know. But we got 2 laps of qualifying here. This first lap's not really going to mean much, probably, just because we just came out of pit road. We don't have much speed starting this first lap, but at least we have a second one. Let's see what we can do here. This first lap was a 16.7. That was very slow. Don't hit that grass. I remember I spun out Joe here in the race because he was going super slow, and I got into him and spun him out, and he went a lap or 2 down in this race. But that was a pretty solid lap there. It was a 15.9. I will take that. That was much better than where we would have qualified. We honestly might have like a top 5 car here. We qualified 5th. We're going to have more just get up and go on the straightaway too. Maybe able to keep up with some of them. They don't just blow us out the water. But starting in 3rd here, might end up being able to finish 2nd here in our heat also. Who's out in front? Finger is out in front. I don't know who the 425 is out there. It's Cato. Okay. Got Diamond on our outside. Finger is out front. We have a very good jump. I wasn't able to jump low early enough. Finger is going slow. I'm about to wreck Finger. I wrecked Finger. He was going too damn slow in the corner. Like, dude, you're usually really fast. So I've wrecked Joe here, and now I've wrecked Finger here, except Finger has to go to the B main. I wrecked Joe in the A main. So he just had a very bad, like, overall finish, but Finger can come back in the feature race and finish just fine still. But that'll make the points a little interesting, at least. I don't know where Joe is. He might be in heat number 2, honestly. But hey, don't be that slow as the leader. That's all I gotta say. Don't be that slow going in turn 1. You won't get turned. But yeah, this gear change has really helped us out. It seems like we're flying away from Diamond and all them behind us, which is really nice. We got that suspension upgrade before last race, and it seems like we're getting a lot of grip and going in this track. So if we can continuously run low 16s like that, we should have a pretty good feature race. Might get our first top 5 of the season, which would be awesome. Hopefully we can, because I think the best we have finished so far this season is 6th, and then we average about like a 7th to 8th every other track, depending on how we do. So maybe if I mess with the gearing just a little bit, like I did a little bit of the 3rd gear, and a little bit of the 4th and final gear just to make it get more RPMs out of it, and it seems to have really helped out, which is good. Cato still ran a 15.5 there, but nothing we can do about that. He was just flying up front. And where did Finger end up? He ended up 7th, so he's still starting just fine in the B main. He'll be up in the A main, no problem. Where is Joe starting at, though? That's all I want to know, because he's going to be super fast in this feature race. Is he on our outside? No. Who's that 480? Higgins? I don't even recognize that one. I don't even see Joe yet either. Joe's got to be back some, potentially. See, Cato's slow on the start too, but I was able to jump to the inside right away. He's probably going to still get by us here because he was really fast in the heat race. Yeah, he has so much straightaway speed. I just have a lot of cornering speed. Hell yeah, we're up in 2nd. Higgins is really slowing up that outside lanes. Diamond is on the bottom. He's slowing up that inside lane right now. We're just pulling away right now, top 2 of us, trying to keep up with Cato the best we can. I don't remember how Cato did the first time we came here. But hell, this is a huge improvement just with the few upgrades that we have gotten. And then that gear ratio change meant a lot. Almost got too much on that grass there. That was terrifying. We are battling with Truett, who is coming up through the field. He's in 4th. We're battling with him in points. We're only 1 point behind him right now. If I could somehow get to Cato and lead a lap, that'd be awesome. We've never gotten any bonus points yet for leading a lap in this season. We've never been this far up in the field either. We had our best qualifying effort ever, and we are having our best race ever so far. We're running consistent 15s right now. 15.9, 15.8s is what we've had every lap. Hopefully I don't jinx that. We are definitely going to run into some lap traffic here, I believe, because I think even last race I had some lap traffic. There was like a car that broke down, stopped on the side. I spun out Joe, and he went a lap or 2 down. But damn, we're 5 seconds ahead of 3rd place. That's crazy. I cannot believe that. Genter, Grimstead, Anderson, none of the guys that were starting right around us. Everybody that started right around us besides Cato went backwards. In Cato, we almost got by in turn 1. We were side by side with him for the lead, which was crazy. Maybe I need to do more of that gear ratio changing in these cars at least. It will really help us out. we might be able to finish in 6th for the points. I don't know if we can catch the top 5 unless we have like this kind of performance for the last 2 races as well. I don't know how far behind we are 5th. I don't know who's in 5th either. Finger is already up to 4th in point, or 4th in the standings. We still have 15 laps to go. He honestly might catch us by the end of this thing if he is keeping up that kind of pace, because he is flying through the field. He probably started at least 11th, because 11th, 12th, and 13th come from the B main. So he started at least that far back. That was my best lap ever. 15.7, let's go. Getting right on that inside lane, trying to get as good of a cornering as we can. Cato's stuck on the outside, getting by the lap cars. That's going to slow him up a little bit for the corners, but he still has so much straightaway speed. It's crazy. Hopefully we can get by the lap cars nice and fine. Maybe Cato will get spun out by one of the lap cars or just checked up a ton. That would be really nice. But we have no worries from behind us right now, at least. That's nice. We're holding Finger back at like 5.7, 5.8, which is really nice. Grimstead slowly catching us. I don't know if he has enough laps to do so. I want to go to the guys inside here, but they're both just hugging the inside wall. Or not wall, the inside lane. I think that might be Diamond here in the 471. Halfway mark. Jeez, and we're 3 wide, I'm pretty sure. Getting bumped there. Oh, I bumped him coming down. He was definitely getting held up by Diamond, it looks like. Oh, got the grass, got the grass. No, thank you. Grimstead is catching us. Finger is now catching us because we were getting around the lap cars there. We had very slow laps. Like 2 laps maybe that were super slow. Cato has gotten away a little bit, but he is getting held up by that lap car up there. This guy started in 2nd. I think that was Higgins. 480. Don't turn me. Don't turn me. Sorry. I was like trying to keep the car straight and it was just like veering right slowly. I was trying to dodge him. Almost got hooked into the wall. Here's Joe. Joe just sucks at this track. Joe is literally, what did we just pass? 11th, this is 10th, 9th. Joe just sucks at this track. The 424 up here. Oh, don't wreck him. Accidentally tapped him middle corner. I don't need to get slowed up anymore because Grimstead and Finger are starting to catch us a decent bit. But yeah, Joe just is not fast here, apparently. Bye, Joe. We were racing with you last time we were here. We've made upgrades and got better. But Cato is gone. He's almost 4 seconds ahead of us now. Grimstead still trying to make his way through some of these lap traffic cars. How many laps do we have left? I don't know if he can catch us. Well, if I hit the wall like that, he might be able to. We've got 6 laps left. He's a little over 2 seconds back. That's a big ask of him to try to catch us. I think we should be fine unless we like about spin out or smack the wall more. We don't have really any lap cars to slow us up right now. 5 laps left. He'd have to catch me by like 4/10 a lap, which is a massive ask, and he has to pass. So I think he's still getting around Joe right now back there, and then he has 1 more lap car, I believe, and then he's trying to catch us. So yeah, we have 4 laps left. It's getting close on time. We have pulled away from Finger. Truett is back in 5th or 6th. He's actually battling right now. I hope he finishes 6th because we're battling with him in the points. We need as many points as on those guys as we can get. I know it's Truett and Fulton we're battling with. I have not seen Fulton on the leaderboard unless it was like right in the beginning. So I don't know exactly where he's at. Okay, Grimstead has nobody in front of him. We do have a lap car up here, but I think we have like 2 laps left here. 2 to go, and he's a second back. He has to get us by like half of a second a lap and pass us. And we have so much corner speed compared to him. He does have a lot of straightaway speed though. I'm getting nervous. I want to finish 2nd here. This would be a great 2nd place finish for us. Final lap. Hopefully his lap car doesn't screw us in the last corner by any means. He could easily just like spin out or something right in front of us. That would really suck. But none of that happens. We're going to finish 2nd here at Kingsfield. That's awesome. Best finish we have had so far. That was great. Truett had the fastest lap. Wow, Cato led all the laps. Grimstead went from 12th to 3rd. That's absolutely crazy. But that was a lot of fun. Hopefully we can keep up that. 2nd place here is going to give us a good amount of money as well. Cato gets all the bonus points. That's a little unfortunate, but we get 90 for that race. Truett finished 5th. Where is... Oh, the other guy, Fulton's not even in this. Wow, so he's going to lose a lot of points to us. But hell, we made up a ton of points. That's awesome. Finger is going to definitely be in the points lead now. Joe just sucks at that track, and he loses a bunch of points. We didn't even have to wreck him this time. He just finished back there in like 10th, I think it was. And we get $2,000 for that race. I don't think it was a very high paying race, but I think we're at like $3,500 now. So, excuse me. Now we can actually probably get another upgrade, and that would be massive for us. We're 6th in the season standings now. We have Anderson in front of us. He's going to be a hard one to catch, though. He has won a race. We're less than 20 back from him. We're like 17 back. But if we can continue to get like 2nd place like that, that'd be awesome. And I want to see if we can get a quick upgrade. Oh, win a race. Yeah, I cannot add these is the problem. Because finish 5th or better. Yeah, I just can't. I cannot add or remove the other sponsors that are down low. I don't know why. I don't know like how to get down there to remove them or anything, but we'll just have to deal with that at the end of the season, because it would be awesome to be able to like add the place 5th or better in a race for $500, or potentially win a first place in a race for $1,000. That would be awesome, but I don't know why I can't deal with it. I know it says under contract. I don't know if there's a way to like get rid of any of that anywhere. I don't think there is, but let's go see if we can get an upgrade real quick. We got $3,600. What haven't we upgraded the most yet? It was probably our exhaust is the lowest thing at this point, because we have a pretty good engine right now. That's worse. This is the one we have installed. $3,500. We have more horsepower, RPMs, but the red line's worse. The weight is a lot worse. That would not be good. Let's not get that, actually. I accidentally hit my back button, and it went to it. Suspension, we just got. Aero, what do we have? We have the second one installed, $3,500. Going from 6'1", 6'7", 7'3", 8'2", 6'7", 6'5", and the weight is better. Okay. But I think we only have the level 1 of the exhaust. Yeah, we do. So that can make a big difference. Only $2,500. It's installed part, 268. The peak torque is better. Red line is much better. The weight is worse, though. I don't know if it's worth it. And also, we are really close to getting to the 4,000 one. I may just ride out this season with what we have, see if we end up getting in the modified series, and then we'll already have some money to try to upgrade that car if we do end up getting into that series after this year. If not, we'll build up the car for the beginning of next season. So not 100% sure how that's going to play out, but yeah, we got this race and one in August, and that's the end of the season for us. So we got the one race here in July. We're going to Anoka again, Anoka City. I think we did all right there last time. All right, did a handful of laps here. We got down to a 666. That's a little scary, but I think we can actually get a little quicker here for qualifying. So you could change a ton in these setups. Like looking at these, there's so much you could change. I just go over to the gears, and I'm changing the 4th gear slightly. I'm going to go to the 185, and I think that will help us out a little bit more to red line out on the straightaway. So let's get in the qualifying, see if we can get faster than that 666. If we do, so far we'd be top 3, but we need to hit the line like perfect. We got to get right down to the bottom as good as we can without hitting the berm down there. I don't remember where we finished the last time we were here. I think it was around like 8th or 9th potentially, but we did pretty well. I feel like we were running all right. But I think we can get a top 5 here with a little bit of gear ratio changing like this. We only have 1 lap to do this, though, so we have to hit it perfect. That was a good turn 1. Feel like I stayed turning a little too much and bogged it down a little. Pretty good 3 and 4. Try to get as much speed as we can for the straights. Right. 667. Wow, we were 1,000th off of our practice time. That's pretty funny. I think I turned a little bit too much there off of turn 2, but hell, we qualify 4th. We're qualifying very well right now. Joe gets up there, only one in the 15s. Where is Finger? He's down a 10th, so he's gonna have to work his way through the feature, or through the heat race, try to get up some. But we're starting here in 2nd in heat number 2, I want to say, because we qualified 4th. Best qualifying we have had so far, which is awesome. We have Anderson on our inside. We're actually battling with him for 5th place now. We're 17 points back. Oh my god, can we get the lead off the start here? We have an acceleration. We usually get pretty good starts on the beginning of the race. Oh, I was going to try to block Anderson. He had too much speed on the exit there, though. He got the apron down there. He's going to come up and nail us. We got into his right rear. He's coming back across the field. Oh, God. We straightened him back out, though. There's Finger. I'm trying to make the corner. We're going to move Finger out the way. Get back up on track. That was a crazy start to this heat race. I thought we were going to hold the lead. Then Anderson got back to our inside, and then we clip him. He comes back across, about to wreck, and then we straighten him back out. Genter gets out into the lead after all of that, which is crazy. We'll see if we could try to catch either of them. Anderson's getting to Genter's inside, trying to at least. We only have a couple laps left because these heat races are short. How many laps left? We got 2 to go. They're battling for the lead up there. Maybe we can get back to the outside, or into the inside of Genter, potentially, if he's stuck on that outside. He's getting slowed up by Anderson there for sure because he's on his inside, trying to send it down in these corners. We have no worry from behind. But we are gonna fall back to 3rd here, it looks like, and start 6th in our feature race, which is a little unfortunate. We qualified really well. Just had a little bit of unfortunate doing with Anderson there in that first lap. That was crazy, though. I'm happy we all saved it and we all kept going. Anderson gets the win still somehow. He had the fastest lap as well. That was a crazy. I want to see the replay of this because that was nuts. I could change some of the camera angles a little bit. I want to see this first lap because we got the lead there, but he had a great 1 and 2 and got back to our inside so well. He was just able to get on power and keep it hooked up down there. Got into our left rear. I was trying to block him a little bit. Then we clip him. Oh, we get together there because he got the apron. We clip him in that right rear. He's going around. We all hit, straighten it back out, and keep on going, which is awesome. That was really fun. That was absolutely crazy. But hell, we're starting 6th in the A, man. I can't be mad about that. It's better than what we have been starting in the past. And I think we can get another top 5 in this race. That'd be really nice. I know Finger's starting behind us. He'll probably get up here. I'm not sure. That 444, is that Brandt? I think it was, potentially, or is that Grimstead maybe? Okay, that's Grimstead, I guess. That is Grimstead. Okay, I thought it was Brandt. Brandt's the one on our inside now, the yellow and black car. We did not have a very good start because Genter here is slow as all hell. We had to cut down there on Brandt. I'm trying to get by Genter here because he is taking it gently into these corners. Joe is going slow all of a sudden. He started on pole. We dropped it to 3rd gear by getting on the brakes there a little bit. Try not to run over Joe. We're going to take it 3 wide here. Try to. Oh, Joe. I got into his rear end. Oh, I'm spinning him. Oh, is he? Oh, we're like 4 wide. Absolutely massive. That was terrifying. We're up to 2nd, though. Hell yeah. Oh, they're wrecking behind me. Truex got spun by a bunch of people, I think. Everybody was right on top of each other. That was nuts looking. What lap was that? That was like lap 2 or 3 in this thing. Anderson is out in the lead, which we need to try to pass him so we can catch him in some points. He's already got 5 bonus points for leading a lap. We are catching him, though. Wow, we were fast. We just got ahead of all that gaggle back there of cars and trying to work our way forward. We are catching Anderson, though. Hopefully we can pass him. That'd be awesome. At least get 5 bonus laps for leading a lap. That'd be massive. We've never led a lap before in this. Oh, I got the apron. That was terrifying. Saved it. I just had to completely let off the gas, but they're all going to catch me from behind. I was getting right to Anderson's bumper. I was going to try to cut low on him, and I got too much on the apron. That was terrifying. And now Hunter is absolutely flying right now. I don't know if I'll be able to catch back up to Anderson and get the lead before Hunter gets by me. Oh no, he is so fast down these straightaways. And he's taking a low angle into this, and he's able to get the hook. Oh no, yeah, there's nothing I can do about him. He's just gonna get by us. Go on by so I don't get wrecked by you or anything. Trying to let him by at least. Because he's just hooking up on that bottom lane. I really wanted to lead a lap there, but Hunter was just a little too fast for us, and we are catching Anderson as well. Literally going to get by him here in this corner because Hunter got to his inside. That's a little unfortunate for us because we definitely are faster than Anderson. I wanted to get those 5 bonus points to try to catch him in points, but now he has 5 bonus points instead. And I don't know how big of a difference is for each spot that we beat him by. So hopefully Anderson falls back some. That would be really nice because Cato is catching him pretty good. Cato's pretty quick. Brandt is coming back up here. We have 10 laps left as well, so I'm hoping Cato doesn't get by us. Hopefully Cato gets held up there by Anderson a little. It looks like he is. Hunter is way too damn fast up there. He's getting slowed up by a lap car, though. Forgot who that lap car was exactly. I want to say that's Fulton. I want to say this is Fulton, so we're really pulling away from Fulton and Truex now. Truex got spun, so he is really far back as well. Oh, what happened to Cato behind us? Cato's gone. At least he's not in the top 5 anymore. I don't know what happened to him. I guess he got held up by Anderson so much. Finger and Brandt got around him. And I know Brandt was in 5th at the time, and then Finger is now flying up through the field. Finger's going to win this championship, I think, because I thought Joe would have a good shot at this race and gain some points, but he didn't even lead the first lap. He was super slow and just fell back really far. He ended up in that gaggle with us in the beginning. That was crazy. We were like 4 wide. This track put on some crazy racing, but hell, we're up in second for the second race in a row. That's awesome. Anderson is falling back. We might beat him in the points even without a 5 bonus points for us and 5 bonus points for him. So that would be really nice, because I think it might be like 5 points per spot or 10 points per spot, something like that. So that would be really nice, because I think when we normally finish around like 6th to 7th, we get like 50 points. When we finished second last week and got 90. So I think it might be like 5 to 10 points per spot. Yeah, here's Joe. Joe started on pole, won his heat race, and now he's back in like 12th. Why? I don't know. What the hell's happened to you? He is falling off here at the end of the season. Like, did he get in too many wrecks and his team couldn't afford to fix the car good enough and he just has some banged up parts maybe? I really don't know. He is struggling. We are holding close enough to Hunter that I feel really good about our race. I wish I could have not messed up and actually got 5 bonus points at least for passing Anderson earlier, but I screwed up and got loose getting on the apron. This lap car kind of staying high. I get on the apron a little bit, but we bounce off it luckily. Didn't get too much on it. Should be able to get by this guy right here. We're good. We have ran some pretty good times though. We ran a 6.5 at some point in this race, and we're constantly running like a 6.7 now or something. Coming up to the final lap here. No way we're catching Hunter, but as long as we don't lose it, we finish second. That's 2 seconds in a row, getting podium back-to-back weeks after never getting a top 5 yet. So we are really moving on up in this series, which is awesome. Just a little bit of gear ratio change makes a massive difference, which is awesome. Very happy about that. Very good second place. Hunter had the fastest lap, obviously. He also led the most laps, and he went from 7th to 1st. Joe went from 1st to 12th. So that's just a tragedy for him. But that was a crazy beginning. I want to go back and see this, because we were going nuts here off the start. Because Joe was just super slow, getting to the back of people right away because they had a really bad start. And we were like 3 wide, I think 4 wide at one point, like lap 2. It was absolutely crazy. Everybody's so slow on the entry. I get into Brant a little bit. I had to cut down on him to try to get by people. And then I think we take it 3 wide here in this corner, potentially. No, we were just at the bottom, but Joe is super slow. Try not to run into him. I think we dropped at the 3rd gear, getting on the brakes and not run into him. But I think we do take it 3 wide here up the middle. Get into the back of Joe a little bit. Get into his right rear. He's getting sideways. Everybody is losing it. We're like 4 wide right there, almost. But that was absolutely crazy. And then I think, what was it? He just spun out behind us. Wow, that was crazy. So that was a massive race, but we finished second. Let's go. That should give us some pretty good bonus points. We did finish 29 points ahead of Anderson. We actually might have jumped him in the points as well. So that's awesome. We could be top 5 in the points now, getting 2 top 5s in a row, getting 2 top 2s in a row, actually. 2 second places, which is awesome. Getting a lot of points now on the season. We do get another $23, almost $2,400 there, which is massive. But once again, I'm not going to upgrade the car. See if we get into the modified series, potentially. We did move up to 5th in the points. Finger is up in 1st by a ton. He's over 100 points, 120 points ahead of Cato. Joe has fallen down to 3rd. He is struggling. See if we can try to get by Genter maybe, and potentially Joe in the... Oh, wait, we only have 1 race left. Never mind. So, don't know if we can get that many. We might be able to get in front of Genter if we have a good enough race. Who knows? But he hasn't won a race either yet this season, but he has 6 top 5s. That's massive. But going into the final race of the season, still cannot do anything with any of these sponsors. Everything else still says under contract, which is annoying. Wish I could remove things, but we will just leave the sponsors as they are for now. Don't know if anybody has any information on that. It's so confusing to me. But where are we going for the last week of the season? Baxter Fairgrounds, once again. We're going back there. $10,000 to win. Let's see if we can try to get a win here. All right, the gear ratio change here is a massive improvement. I was like 0.8 or a second faster. But my 3rd gear is really, really long, so I just got to be... Oh, we're like 2nd to last to qualify. That's awesome. But our 3rd gear is really, really long, which is weird. And then our 4th gear is kind of short, but it keeps us going fast and pretty high RPM. So not too worried about it. I hope it just doesn't do anything with like our oil temp and we don't blow it or anything. I wasn't really looking at that very much. That would be unfortunate, but we'll see what happens in this race. But I remember this track from the last episode. It was the one with the fairground, like... carnival on the outside, which is interesting. and all the moving parts. But we only got one lap to do this. Hopefully we don't screw up too bad. I remember last episode we just got our engine when we were going to run this as well, and it helped us out a decent bit. I think we finished like 8th or 9th, but I think we can get a top 5 here with that little bit of gear ratio changing. It was a big help for sure, and we were gonna get a 21.7. I will take that. It should be like top 10 for sure, maybe top 5, because I didn't really get to see all the times. We are 5th, so that's good. Very good. We've been qualifying around 6th or 5th since I've been doing the gear ratio changing, which has been massive. Hopefully we can have a chance to win our heat race, or at least get 2nd here with our amazing acceleration here. But we do have some fast people up here. We have Finger to our outside in 4th. We have Grimstead out on the outside, and Truett out. Truett is the 444. Okay, Grimstead is the one that was on pole. Truett was in 2nd. Oh, I'm getting bumped by Finger, I think. Or no, Anderson. Anderson is flying. And we got Joe in here, too. Joe is flying in a heat race for once. Wow. They're battling behind us in the mirror hard. Joe is right on our rear end. I'm going to try to hold it down here to block him a little bit so he can't get to our inside. Try to hold it low here. We're out in the lead, baby. Let's go. I think we led that lap, too. Joe, don't do it. Oh, he's giving us a bump draft. He does not like our speed on the straightaway, but honestly, oh, Joe is about to lose it. He's about to lose it behind us. Oh, he saves it. They're 3 wide for 2nd. Hell yeah, let's go. Pull away. Go, horsey, go. Trying to hold these guys off. They're very fast. Anderson is flying up on us right now. They still have more straightaway speed than us right now, for sure. Anderson is absolutely flying like a monster. He's going to try to take our outside. Short way around the track is definitely faster. He's going to have a great launch on the straightaway, though. Trying to hold it low so they can't get under me. Because if they're going to pass me on the outside, they may struggle a little. I don't know if I'll be able to hold him off for the entirety of the feature. I hope I can at least hold him off for the first lap and we can get a 5 bonus points to try to finish 4th in the points. Because I think Genter is the one. Oh no, Anderson's getting to our outside. Genter, I think, is the one 4th in points. Joe is actually 3rd in points, like 20 points ahead of him. Oh no, I'm screwed up last lap. He got to our inside. Anderson, no. I got too wide. Oh, he's losing it. Don't come down the track. Oh, he clipped me. Joe got hit by him too, and he straightened back out. But hell yeah, we're still going to win the heat race. That was a crazy ending to the heat race. Anderson just went into turn 3 and just full throttled it, got sideways. That was hilarious. He screwed it up there at the end. Like, I screwed up turn 1 and 2, ended up way too wide, and then Anderson just went way too hard into it and just spun around, which is hilarious. I love that the AI mess up so much. It's very interesting. Makes every corner not knowing what's going to happen, but hell yeah, we're starting on pole here. Hopefully we can at least hold these guys off for 1 lap. We usually get a really good acceleration in the start of these, so I'm hoping we can get out to the lead and at least lead the first lap here. We do have the lead here. Try to hold it low. Don't get on the apron where all that grass is. I screwed up turn 2. We're smashing the wall. Anderson is already by us. He already has the lead. I screwed that up, and we got into Finger, or that's Genter, actually. Perfect. That was Genter. Not on purpose. I just barely clipped him in the right rear, and it got him around. I can't believe I screwed up freaking turn 1 and 2 on the first lap like I did at the end of the heat race. I just went too straight on the exit and up to the wall. I smashed the wall. I really destroyed that wall. Jim Bean? I don't know. Who is Jay Bean in my race? I've never seen that name yet. Maybe he just comes out for the bigger races. Maybe he's in the modified series. I don't know if that's a thing in this game like it is in like the newer World of Outlaws game. Truett is flying right now. He caught up to Anderson so quick. I'm so mad I did not lead a lap again. Like, I just wanted to lead a lap and get a bonus point, man. I didn't really think we were going to win the race. I just wanted to lead a lap, starting out in front. I cannot believe I screwed it up that fast. But Finger is behind us now. Jay Bean fell back. Finger is absolutely flying right now. He's going to win that championship this year. He's moving me up the track. I don't blame him. I've probably caused him some agony, but he is about to spin out there. Oh, he is spinning out in the mirror. I don't know why, but he just completely looped it. I probably caused a bunch of people some agony in this race, though. Between the heat race and the beginning of this feature, I've caused a lot of wrecks, I think, on, like, accident. Actually, I think the heat race was somewhat clean until it was like Anderson right at the very end where I clipped him in the right rear on the straightaway, but he spun it out in 3 and 4 all by himself. I don't think I really affected him that much going into 3. Because that was just like a very weird thing altogether. But we got in front of Anderson. We're back in the second place where we have been for the last 2 races. Truett is out in the lead. I don't think he can catch us in points, so I'm not worried about that. Genter got spun out in the beginning because I got into his right rear. That definitely was on me. So he is probably somewhere back in the field, I would imagine. I don't know exactly where, but we may beat him in points. I don't know where Joe is either. We might beat him in points because Joe, I don't think, ended up in a wreck. He probably, well, he might have ended up in that Genter wreck, but he's been slow like the last 3 races. So he's just been falling like a rock, like in an ocean. You just throw one into the ocean, it's going to go all the way to the bottom. That's been Joe's season here. He started out strong, dominating the first 2 races. I thought for sure he was going to win that thing. Right there, we got that really straight push off of turn 2 again. That happens every now and then. It's weird, but we're fine. Truett is absolutely gone. He's battling with a lap car, and actually, never mind. He's not battling anymore. He went right by on the outside on that straightaway. We still have 15 laps to go in this race. I think with it being the season finale, they made it longer because I didn't change the length of the races from what we've had this season, besides like after the first or second race. But this is a really long one for the finale. So hopefully we can hold on the second here and do pretty well. Oh, there's a car on the outside. He's coming down. Oh, that's Truett. That was the leader. I literally was just coasting here. I was gonna let some laps go off because it was just getting kind of boring and we were like in our zone of our own, but Truett just wrecked himself into turn 3. I saw a car backwards. I didn't even see him spin or anything. There's another car down on the bottom. I think that's Truett. He has a smoking engine. He's on fire. He went from leading this race, dominating it, to out of it. That is absolutely crazy. We may get our first win here. That would be massive. We still have 12 laps to go, though, so it's a little boring right now, so I'll skip forward till something happens in the race or we're getting to the very end. Oh, these lap cars, they're screwing me. Somebody else is down there on the bottom. They like slowed up for Truett's car, stopped on the bottom. How damaged is our car? Oh, our car is very damaged. And we hit the halfway mark. That's hilarious. But the lap cars are like slowing down for Truett on the bottom because like if they run the very bottom, they're slowing up because his car's like sticking out the slightest bit, which is weird. The other car down there blew up. I don't know whose car it is, but it's a white and yellow car. I cannot remember who that is, but Grimstead is slowly catching us. He's 1.6 back. Things are starting to heat up here. We got 6 laps to go. Finger just got up into second, and I'm pretty sure Finger spun out quite a while ago. Like, towards the beginning of the race, when he got into the left side of us in a corner, if you remember that, he got into our left side and spun out in the middle of 3 and 4, which was weird, but that was really early on in the race. And he is now on our ass. We may not get this win. I'm going to try to block the absolute hell out of him. These lap cars are going to probably check up on the bottom like that. Yes. Just because Truett's car is still sticking out there. I'm shocked none of them hit him. But he is going by on the outside. Oh my God, he's so fast in the straightaway. Lap cars check him up. Yes, let's go. Let's go, lap car. I don't know who you are, but you're my hero. Oh, but he's still on our outside. Do I be dirty? I kind of want to like just bump him and see what happens. We're on the inside, but he has so much speed right now. No, he's going. He's just too fast. He's the champion of this season, and that is exactly why. He battled back from adversity, from spinning early on, getting into our left side, and I thought I was just gonna walk away with the win because Grimstead was the one in second at the time, and he was falling back. And then once Finger got by Grimstead, he was flying up on us. He caught us in literally like 2 laps from 2 seconds back. It's absolutely crazy. But not a whole lot I could do about that. He was just too fast for us. I've been pretty much full throttle this entire race, just ripping the bottom. Got messed up a couple times from the lap cars. Check it up down on the bottom. I wish that Finger would be one of those cars just running right on the bottom and check up for Truett's car, but he is not. But we're coming up to the final lap here, unless he wrecks it like Truett did. I don't even know how Truett wrecked it, but we definitely have fallen off. Our engine is 8% damaged, I think that means at the bottom, and we have the front and back as orange. Everything else is green. We have definitely damaged the car quite a bit, but Finger's gonna end up winning it. We're gonna come home third for the third race in a row. Second for the third race in a row. Sorry, I think I said third. Second for the third race in a row. Great points for us this race. We led the most laps, so we're gonna get 10 bonus points. And Genter finished back in 9th. Let me see, where did Joe finish in this one? Because we honestly might get up to 3rd in points there. Joe finished 4th. We were a good bit ahead of him. We got 100 points flat. That's awesome. We had a ton of bonus points, but we were just about 30 ahead of him, 26. I think that we were more than 26 behind him, but Genter finished awful. We definitely passed him in points, so I think we're going to finish 4th overall this season. On our first season, that's awesome. Very, very strong ending to the season there for us. Very happy about that. $2,900. If we would have won it, I think we would have gotten 10 grand or a little bit more, because it was a $10,000 to win it. That would have been massive for us. But Finger gets the win. He won the series. Obviously, he dominated. He had 4 wins this year. Joe started out dominating the first 2, but that was the only wins he got. We were 30 points behind Joe still. But hell, we passed Genter, had a great ending of the season, finished 4th in points. Not sure what that means for us for the end of this season. So I am quite interested to see. Lead the most laps in a race, lead a lap. Oh, wow. These are some really good sponsors, but I cannot do anything about, like, I can't get down to the bottom. Like, I don't know how to remove sponsors or anything. Like, I'm just screwed. Like, off the start of this, it's so weird. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. Maybe at the end of the season, we could change them. I really hope so, because I'm really sad I can't get some of these. But let's go to the end of the postseason, and we will see what happens to us here. I'm not 100% sure. We did 10 races. Genter only did 9. Oh, interesting. So if he would have done 10, he probably would have beat us for sure. What other stats do we have? Top 5s, top 10s. Hey, we got all 10 top 10s. That's awesome. Not even anybody else did that. We're the only one that got all top 10s. That's damn awesome. Best finish 2nd. Yeah, we never won a race, but we got top 10 every race. That's pretty good on us. All right, let's see. What is this? Awesome, mister. Congratulations on your top 10 finish in the NASCAR Weekly Series. We think you'd be a good addition to our Infogrames team and can offer you a $10,000 bonus should you repeat this year's performance. Let us know if you're interested. Very interesting. James Daly. So a $10,000. Oh, we have another one actually. Okay. I hope that we're the first to congratulate you. You're not, so calm down. Congratulate you on your success for your last season. You're beginning to look like one of the real stars in the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series. We would love it if you would let us sponsor your team next season. How does $6,500 for a top 3 season finish sound? Interesting. Jan Man. We're gonna have another one. We do. Okay, we have a lot of reading to do here. Actually, the dates are up there in the top right. I don't think that other guy was the first to congratulate us, because I think it was in January too, so never mind. I don't think they were the first. That was a decent season you had there, kid. You broke into the top 10 more than 4 times. Yeah, we had all top 10s. Not bad. That kind of consistency is exactly what we're looking for. We're willing to put up $4,600, but we need you to finish the top 10 in every race. Well, we just did that. If you feel you can deliver, we would love to have you. Bobby Kidd. Okay, and we have another one. These just keep going backwards in date. So the people that were hopefully being the first to congratulate us was like the second to last. Congratulations on your moderately strong finish this season. Oh, thank you very much. Moderately strong finish. That's hilarious. You're getting good in the dirt. I love dirt racing. What would you say letting us sponsor you next season? Our expectations aren't too high. If you finish the season in 10th place or better, we'll pay you $2,500. Okay, so these are getting worse and worse the more I see them, actually. Just every single one of these are getting worse. But, okay, so we get a massive sponsor now, which is going to go right on the hood of the car. So finish 3rd place or better this season. $10,000. I think that's probably what we're going to go with, because it's the best offer anyways, and I think we can honestly do that. Collect at least 3 wins. That's a lot harder for less of a base reward. Get 10 top 10s. We did that. Finish 10th place or better in the season. We did that. I'm going for the 3rd place or better, because I think with that gear ratio change, we could definitely get 3rd place or better. We got up to 4th, getting 3 top 5s at the very end. So definitely adding that to our car. That looks beautiful. Love it. And we are going to continue from that. So we're done there. We couldn't change anything else in the car, but we are starting out next season already. Next season is upon us. Don't know how to change the rest of the stuff on the car, which is unfortunate. And that seems like all we can do. And this almanac is the just what we've had in our career, which is actually pretty cool. I like looking at stats like this and stuff like that through all the series. That is a lot of fun. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the end of that first season. It was a ton of fun. We didn't move up to the modified series, but we have almost $9,000 here to try and upgrade our car to start next season, which is massive. Very happy about that. We should be able to get a couple wins here in this season, another 10 races, and we'll see how we do. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the career mode. I'm absolutely loving it, and this has been a lot of fun. So I'm excited to continue progressing, and hopefully I can figure out how to take those sponsors off the car and put new ones on there. So appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.